Hey foodies, thanks for watching. I want to show you how to make a buttermilk biscuit. These sound so good and they're actually really easy to make. So let's just jump right into it and make it. And I've got my bowl here and I'm going to mix in my gluten-free all-purpose flour. I'm using Frankie's gluten-free all-purpose flour blend, some superfine sugar, not too much there. I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. That's just because that's all I have around the house right now, but if you have kosher salt or just sea salt, that's perfectly fine. A bit of baking powder, well, not a bit, that's a lot of baking powder, and some baking soda. And then I just want to mix this up until it's really well combined. You can use a whisk, but I find just using a spatula is all that you really need to do. Easy so far. Okay. Next, we need to add our butter and our buttermilk. And I've got that in the fridge and the freezer. So my butter, I want really cold. So that's why I had it in the freezer. And the buttermilk, that too, I want really cold. So I'm gonna pour my buttermilk in. Oh, let's get the last of it. There we go. I'm just gonna stir that up a little bit. Okay, and let's dump in all of our butter, and I want to handle this as little as possible. So I'm just picking at it really quick, just to prevent it from melting. And all I did to get the butter like this is I took a box grater to it, and I just grated it into the bowl, and then I popped it into the freezer. And we're essentially making like a puff pastry. So I'm just going to keep stirring it, almost folding it into itself, just until it starts to come together. You can see it's coming together already. Quite nicely. And just, there we go, that's looking good. Okay, I'm going to lightly dust my counter. I'm going to pour this right out onto my counter. There we go. Don't need that anymore. I'm just going to scrape that off. Again, I'm not using my hands for very much. I will have to knead this a little bit with my hands, but the less I can touch the dough, the better, because I want it to stay nice and cold. Okay, I'm gonna put those bowls in my sink just to get rid of that. Okay. Bringing this together. Oh, this looks really nice. Let's use my scraper. You can see it's still rather wet. Okay. So I thought I would have needed my my rolling pin, but I don't think I really need my rolling pin. I'm making this as square as possible because now I'm just going to cut this either with a knife or you can use some kind of scraper. And I'm going to layer these. There's 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll this out. Use my rolling pin now. A little bit more flour just to dust. Not a lot. I don't want to dry it out. but you can see the buttermilk has absorbed into all of the gluten-free flour. That looks really nice. Let's square this up again. And I think I'll do that one more time. So scrape that up. Making sure it doesn't stick on me too much. There we go. A little bit more flour. And then we're gonna roll it out. This time, you can see I'm just rolling it out, and I want to roll it out to about 2 centimeters or just under an inch in thickness. That looks really nice. And then I've got a 2.5 inch or about 6 centimeter cookie cutter, and I'm going to dip it into my flour. And then all I'm doing is I'm going to press it down, but I don't want to twist. Just like that. And I've got a cookie sheet here, and I'm just using a small cookie sheet. And I'm going to just repeat the process. And the reason I'm using a small cookie sheet is, well, for a couple reasons. One, I want them to be close enough together so that when they expand, they support each other and they help them rise and push themselves up higher. That's going to give it a little bit more lift. But also, I don't need a whole cookie sheet. Why waste all the parchment paper and space when I just want to do like 6 or 8 of them? This looks great. Oh, that one didn't come up. Okay. Let's take the scraper. There we go. What I love is, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but all of you can see layers already in there, which is really nice. So I'm going to pop these into my freezer for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to pull them out, pop them into my preheated oven of 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to bake them until they're golden brown. See you in a moment. Oh, I forgot to say, with this is for something else. I'm going to do something else with this, so stay tuned. These butter biscuits look so good. They took 20 minutes in my oven. Your oven might be a little different, so do keep an eye on them. And what I love about them is you can see like they're golden brown on top. I haven't looked underneath yet, so we're gonna look at it together. So, oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Like, it just, nice and golden. They smell heavenly. I mean, it's all the butter in it. I mean, let's be real here, it's the butter. But I want to give it a try. I want to see what they're like. And yeah, I'll let you know what the flavor is like. So I've got a knife here. I'm gonna slice it in half. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try half of it. Oh, look at the inside. Isn't that nice? Sorry, I don't mean to. Nicely baked. Oh, it smells really good. I'm gonna try it just on its own, and then I'm gonna have it with a bit of whipped cream and some jam, just to really shake things up and see what it's like. I really like the flavor. I like the different levels of butter in there, and it's not overly baking soda-ish or baking powder-ish. I thought it would have been, but it's not. I mean, given these biscuits, they do need some kind of condiment with them, like whipped cream or butter or clotted cream or something like that. So let's go ahead and put a bit of this jam on there. I had some of this jam for breakfast. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So there, a little bit of jam and a little bit of whipped cream. Oh, doesn't that look heavenly? Here we go. Don't get me wrong, I'm not stressed, but that bite took my stress level from here to like way down here. It just, that was really good. That was really nice. I'd love to share the recipe with you. If you're looking for it, you can go to glutenfreeguy.ca. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thanks for watching.